too. Knows about the grind. Yeah, the bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again. Well, hello there, nasties. How you doing? It's Thursday afternoon, 1 o'clock, EST afternoons on Edmonton Sports Talk, presented by Play Alberta. Sprinkle 50 or more or deposit. You'll get a $50 free bet or a $50 casino bonus using EST promo codes. EST50, EST Sports, EST Casino. We're live from the William F. Studios. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish. Fun show. Lots to get to, Joaquin. Good job on two guys. It's a fun show. Always is when Reed's there, right?
Yeah.
Nothing against Dusty. He's great, too. Reed just brings a different vibe, you know?
Let's be honest, Dusty kind of mails it in. Just kidding. Just kidding, Dust.
He's not listening. He's on a plane right now.
He pays for the Wi-Fi. He's probably crying at some movie. Usually he gets around 30,000 feet and starts crying about something.
What movie do you think he's watching?
I don't know, Gone in 60 Seconds?
Con Air?
Con Air?
Yeah.
Some Nicolas Cage. No, he was going to download something. I forget what it was, though, I think. Anyway.
Hey, I'm as cold as Mookie Betts, right? I'm struggling like a 30-year-old Darnell nurse. I apologize once again for the parlay. Stupid Blue Jackets scored 6 goals. They all came from the same line, man.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, man. Every single bet on EST hit yesterday except for ours, and it's my fault. Again.
Well, yours. Cuban, I hit.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Don't drag us down with you, okay? This is all you.
I just don't know what else to do, man. Yesterday, I didn't put any research into it. I just picked.
Well, you need some research.
But everybody's telling me just to pick.
You should ask ChatGPT what it thinks.
Big Uke. How does Columbus score 6 goals and Jenner's actually a -1? It's like, come on, man. I'm not overthinking it. I said Boone Jenner yesterday quickly. You guys made me go first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, today there's a lot of games. I haven't thought about it. I'm just going to look at the schedule, guys, and I'm going to make my pick. And we're going to
Really?
roll. And we're going to roll.
Well, what I suggest, may I suggest something to you?
Of course.
Maybe look and see who played last night.
What? That doesn't matter, Joaquin. Because Columbus had played the night before and Toronto.
Exactly. And who's better on back-to-backs? Where was their game? Was there travel involved?
But that's the thing, Joaquin. You only need 1 point or 1 goal, right? Like Tavares hit.
Of course he hit.
Who did Koob have? Oh, Werenski. Yeah, but that's an easy pick.
Why are you downplaying my picks, man?
I don't know.
You make the easy pick. You make the smart choice.
That's why you should go first from now on. Yeah. And try to think of yourself as in shape. You're in shape, but I mean like a young George Springer leading off. Okay. Set the tone, or maybe a Schneider. Pretend you're a Schneider in Game 5. Set the tone.
Yeah, because he's not very good when he's at the plate, but once in a blue moon he knocks one out of the park.
Yeah, that was great.
Nice transition into what we're going to talk about.
I know.
Hey, fun show, Red Light District coming up. I try to get a baseball guest, guys. It's next to impossible. A lot of them got back. They're traveling, though, from LA back to the team.
Didn't they go last night? No.
Not the media. The team does because they're chartered, right? They can
oh, yeah.
So it's very, very difficult to get an MLB guest. But we will
doesn't the media go with the team?
No.
They do with the Oilers, though, don't they?
Maybe Buck and Dan.
Yeah.
But not like print media or radio.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We will have Vicent Mercogliano from The Athletic to talk Rangers. Very excited to talk with Vincent. It's going to be fun. But, of course, lots to get to. We want to hear from you. River Korean Box, 780-218-9999. Nasty Chat, slam that thumbs up. I'm being called a Play Alberta Insider. Oh, believe me.
Who made this coffee?
I want to make money. I think Matthew. Is it bad? Who made the coffee?
This coffee is as weak as Trev arm wrestling.
Oh.
Wow.
VR has an idea for my picks. May I suggest you spin a wheel?
Could do that.
Could do that.
Always trust in the wheel, right? Is this coffee really that bad?
Did you put anything in it, or is it just black?
I like my coffee. I've said this like I like my women. Bitter.
I don't know who made the coffee. I'm assuming it's
nothing in it. Nothing in your coffee. That's I don't understand people putting stuff in their coffee.
All right. So when they say the wheel, do they mean the physical wheel we have here, or the wheel I use for the faces of the franchise?
Would you like me to
that.
grab
It's probably easier.
the physical one?
Well, it's probably easier for you to put it on your computer, and then we can share it on the screen so everyone can see.
Yeah.
And then you have, but then I don't know. You'll have to pick a bunch.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Like I believe in my picks. I do.
No, you don't.
I'm just cold right now, like Mookie Betts.
Yeah, you are Mookie Betts.
What if Mookie Betts goes 3 for 3 tomorrow? He's back, baby. The same way Hernan's back.
Yeah, that's so. You're saying you're betting on Mookie Betts to go 3 for 3 tomorrow?
No, I'm not. We are strictly hockey bettors.
Yeah,
but you and Koob have really taken it to the next step.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's almost like we know our stuff.
Which we don't.
Shot in the dark.
Which is weird because I'm the smartest hockey mind I know, and I just been off. Hey, Joaquin, man, like we've been on this earth a long time, right?
Some longer than others.
Yes. What we saw yesterday in Dodger Stadium there from a young Trey Yesavage, just unbelievable. That's something we will always remember. Some are calling it the best pitching performance in the history of the Toronto Blue Jays.
What? Really?
Yes. Like, it was awesome. So I think it was around the 5th inning, and he just, Yesavage struck out someone with the splitter. Mm-hmm. Guess who texted me? Chriselle.
Oh, really?
He's like, what did I tell you about that splitter?
Yeah.
He goes, the Dodgers players don't know what hit them.
Yeah. Well, Jay was saying that he didn't have the proper grip the first game.
Yeah.
He just didn't have it. And he was playing long ball in the outfield before the game, and he had it. So, and they hadn't seen it. And what did Crusher say? He's going, I don't know what this was. Like, why isn't he throwing the splitter?
Yeah.
And then he brings it out.
So his 12 strikeouts, 6 were from the splitter, 6 were from the slider. But did you see the faces on the Dodgers play? They all kept looking back saying, what was that?
Yeah. What happened there? Like when you've got what's his name? The Canadian, Frankie or Fredericks, or what's his name? Freeman. When you got Freeman, like, just bewildered walking back to the dugout. Like, and you could see he was halfway through his swing, and it was like, oh,
yeah.
That's well, we know what that's like when we'll see what Yamamoto does. It's going to be awesome.
So he set the all-time record for strikeouts by a rookie in a World Series with 12. I think it's the first time since 1940. I can't remember the exact. It is unbelievable. 0 walks.
Yeah.
0. Maybe one of the most important pitching performances for the Blue Jays in their history. What a way to start.
Yeah.
Schneider goes yard. I'm eating supper there, and then they're like, again. I was like, holy. Vladdy on the 3rd pitch of the game goes yard. And then they played typical Blue Jays baseball, man.
Yeah, and then grind him.
Grind him down. What a performance. 7 innings. Unbelievable. And such a humble kid. Like, and there is a shot of Sandy, the old school.
Koufax?
And he's just like, he's talking to his wife, like, yeah, they can't hit this kid.
No,
Like,
yeah.
It's on a reel. Hey, is Jason Bateman Canadian?
No.
Okay. I was going to complain.
So. No, he's not Canadian.
No? Are you sure?
No, it's Will Arnett's Canadian.
Okay.
That's on their podcast there.
You're right. He's from New York.
Yeah.
Why is he cheering for the Dodgers?
He's from LA?
He's from New York. He's
Well, he
born-
probably lives in LA now.
Yeah. How about that national anthem? Rufus.
Why? This is, you could go. I mean, it obviously, well, is there a Canadian on the Jays? I don't think they have a Canadian, do they?
That's a good question.
I don't think they do.
No.
Anyways, you might as well just go, like, when people come through into the stadium, I go, hey, are you Canadian? You go, yeah. He goes, do you mind singing the anthem? Like,
Yeah.
at least a Canadian won't screw it up.
Any Canadians in the stadium today that want to sing the national?
I mean, I guess the guy that won was a Canadian too, but why? Like, wasn't I on here saying, yeah, the American national anthem seems to be a jingle that you can put your own staple on it.
Yeah.
When you mess with the Canadian, it never works. It never works. Stop it. And unless you have a background in French, don't try to sing the French stuff either.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Okay? But just listen to it and sing it how it's supposed to be sung. Like, I'm tired of this.
Joaquin's tired of it. A lot of people are saying Vladdy's Canadian. Wait, like, yeah, dual citizenship.
Oh, yeah, I guess, right?
No, but I mean, like, we're talking about like a guy
He
that
was born in Canada, though.
Yeah.
So, but that's good enough for me.
Oh, yeah.
It's Canadian enough for me.
Love Vladdy.
Vladdy's great.
This team is just feeling it, man. Like, there's nothing rattles them. I have a good feeling we're gonna party tomorrow.
I hate when you start being.
Hernan might have to dip into the vino. I mean, the Blue Jays are gonna win the World Series, and I gotta have a cup, a glass,
A mega pint?
maybe a dart, a nice Demorier.
Oh, you're smoke. If you're, I could see you with your Bichette shirt on, underwear, socks, ski goggles, and hat on backwards, smoke, and a massive glass of Cabernet on your balcony.
That's the dream. That's the dream. And my Bichette jersey open, nothing under it.
Yeah, your semi-tops off.
A
there.
classic Cousin Eddie. Either way, Saturday. How do you think parents are doing it tomorrow for trick or treating?
You know what? Can't you just go old ham radio with the kids and have it playing?
Just walk around with it.
Walk around with it. I mean, just with a Bluetooth speaker in your phone.
That's a good point. Yeah,
Why wouldn't you?
You're not going to be trick or treating all night,
No,
right?
no. See, you're only like there's a nice because when's the game start?
Well, the game's at 8 in Toronto.
Yeah, so it's 5 here,
6.
6 here.
So you have 2 hours. You can go trick or treating from 6 to 8, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You want it dark though, right? But if my kids were still at the trick or treating age, I would have Bluetooth speaker with my phone with it on, and just walking through.
That way, everybody you walk by can say, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah, let's follow that cool guy.
I'll ask you this one. Can you think of any other rookie in any other sport that would top what Trey Yesavage did in Game 5 of the World Series? Because didn't Patrick Roy win as a rookie with Montreal? Ken Dryden, some people are saying. As a rookie. Trying to think NBA, even soccer.
I think you'd have to. I hate to do it, but I think you'd have to go Waugh, right? Ken Dryden, didn't he win his first year too? Conn Smythe. Waugh won the Conn Smythe, I think, in his first year.
Did Bennington win it for St. Louis?
Yes.
Yeah, you could say Bennington, but he didn't win the Conn Smythe. They gave it to Bozo there.
Who they gave it to? O'Reilly?
O'Reilly.
Matt Murray.
It's funny. I hate comparing pitchers to goalies, but yeah, that's. What about another like?
Is there a rookie quarterback that's led an NFL team to?
I don't think so.
Trying to think. Mahomes didn't do it as a rookie.
Maybe
No.
back in the day.
Well, what about Tom Brady when he came in? Didn't they win the Super Bowl that year?
I think you're right.
Yeah, he took over from Bledsoe and won the Super Bowl.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to put Tom Brady in there.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Is if the Jays win tomorrow, is he the MVP or is it Vladdy
God, man, there's
or Alejandro?
that's the thing. You could pick a handful of guys, I think.
Yeah, you can.
You really could.
Yeah.
Everyone on that team has been in a bigger than important, like a big piece to the puzzle to this point so far to get to one win away from the World Series.
I think the top three would be Trey Yesavage, Vladimir, and would you put Kirky?
I might put Vladdy ahead just because he's every game, right?
Yeah.
But
8 homers.
I mean, what happens if
9.
What if it goes 7 and you go to Yesavage for an inning here?
Why not? He said he'd be ready.
And maybe he comes in and shuts the door.
He said he'd be ready. Yeah.
I mean, then you have to.
Yeah.
The extra innings, right? Yesavage shuts the door, but then Vladdy probably hits the home run.
If he does that, Yesavage can suck for the rest of his career and he'll be a hero here in Canada, man. How about Mad Max? When they got the double play at the bottom of in the 7th inning, he was so pumped. He even threw something.
Have you seen a guy spit so much with food in his mouth? Like, spit the seeds out, Max. Like, he's like, there's sunflower seeds going everywhere.
A lot of these ball players and managers need to go to the dentist.
Just the canker sores.
All the things all the chews, man, like the tobacco, the gum, the spits, who knows what else. I like Lonnie and Stoney says Ernie Clement, the quiet MVP. Hell yeah. He's been excellent. He's probably number 4. Barger.
I had to go to the mall before I got here today.
Yeah.
And I walked past the sports store and I almost went in there and asked about a Blue Jays jersey. But then I was like, well, whose name do I put on the back?
Vladdy.
I was thinking Barger.
Yeah.
Even a Yesavage jersey?
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah. I got Bichette years ago because he was my favorite player of this era.
Yeah.
Right? And I just felt everybody had Vladdy, so I wanted to go Bichette. Because remember, it was Biggio, Bichette, and Vladdy.
Right.
Yeah. Yesavage is probably a hot seller.
Yeah, that's what I think I want to see at the end of this. Whose jerseys have sold the most after this run? It's hard.
It's hard, man.
Yeah. What a team.
What a team. And I was thinking last night that when they played their first game of the season, Dusty and all of us were joking, hey, Toronto Blue Jays are eliminated from playoff contention.
I know, yeah.
But I'll be honest, I don't even think they thought they would be here.
You know what, too? Because you talk about greats in any sport that don't win the big one.
Yeah.
I had no clue that Don Mattingly never won a World Series.
Yeah.
He's never won.
I don't think this is the first time he's been
to the World Series. Yeah. So I'm like,
he was in that Simpsons episode, right?
Yeah. Mattingly.
Was he the Sideburns?
No, I think that was Wade Boggs.
Yeah. Juan says picking Jays MVP is like picking which jersey to buy. Too damn hard. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yes.
Maybe Mikub and I will chip in and get you a jersey.
You don't have to do that, buddy.
I'll save my money. I'll find you one at the thrift store, maybe.
Yeah, 20 years from now.
Yeah.
Pat lists
Come to the old folks' home and give it to me.
Yeah. Pat lists his order for MVP. Vladdy, Clement, Yesavage, Kirk.
Yeah, I mean,
there's really no wrong answer.
The thing is, this thing should be over right now. They should have won the whole thing last night.
I know, that's stupid.
If Schneider didn't kept the bats in.
Like, there was so much people, Kurt Schilling, CC Sabathia tweeting, they're like, yeah, we were completely wrong about this team. Because no one gave him a chance.
No one. We had, what's his name from LA?
Jeff Snyder.
Yeah. I mean, he was almost apologetically nice, saying, hey, it's great.
Enjoy
this. Just enjoy where they've gotten to because this thing's over.
He said over in 5.
Yeah.
We should have him on again. See what he has to say.
And just draped in Jay's stuff.
Yeah. So it's funny because I tuned into the game 1 to their post game.
Yeah.
And they were like, it's only one game, you know.
Oh man, what a series though.
It's been so today I stopped by and got a coffee, and these two buddies walk in and they hug and they're meeting up. You watched the game last night? And he's like, oh my God, like one guy goes to his buddy, what a difference, man. He goes, you couldn't pay me to watch game 100 of the regular season. He goes, this just hits different. Yeah, I was like, that's how a lot of people are feeling right now. Yeah.
I guarantee I'll be pumped for opening day next year.
Yeah.
I will be. We'll see how long that lasts.
By game 5, we'll be like, yeah, just give us the box score. It's too damn long.
Oh, man.
Hey, we got to get to a break here, Joaquin.
Sorry.
We're just having a jolly good time. Don't ever apologize, Joaquin. This is your show too.
Is it?
Yes. Coop, quickly, what was for dinner last night for the big birthday?
Yeah, we got a family platter from Jerusalem shawarma, and I also had some cheesecake. Yeah, I love it, man. It was either between that or Pizza Unlimited, a donair pizza.
Okay, but you told me you had your shawarma meal, what was left over for breakfast today.
I did. Yeah, well, it's laid out on a bed of rice, right? You have some veggies and stuff like that, some nice garlic potatoes, some beef, some chicken, and mixed meats as well. And there was quite a bit left over, so I thought I'd indulge. And they had some good tzatziki, tahini, and hummus. The hummus there is
I'm not
amazing,
saying
man.
it's bad. I'm just saying, how can you eat that in the morning?
Yeah, it was pretty spicy. On the way here, I was like, ooh. Should have had like oats or something for breakfast.
The Febreze, please.
Can you eat in the morning? I can't eat in the morning.
I can eat breakfast food.
Like what breakfast?
Like toast, eggs.
Really?
Yogurt, granola.
I used to run on an empty
Cereal.
stomach until like 1 o'clock. When I worked in a shop, I'd show up for like 7. You know, I'd be late. It'd be 7:05 because Tales of the North or whatever was on back in the day. And I would run empty stomach until lunchtime. It's horrific. But my mind was, I was in ketosis. My whole body was in ketosis and my mind was on, it was sharp. Your reaction there, you're like, oh boy.
I might have a...
You know who's in ketosis is the old double meat in the other room over there. Who's in a perpetual state of ketosis.
You know what?
There he is.
He's had the same thing every day. He's had pep and cheds and then one granola bar.
Not a vegetable or a fruit inside,
No,
man.
just all meat.
Holy
I have an
smoke.
apple in the fridge, Benny, if you want it. He's lurking outside.
He doesn't even know what
the
that looks
studio
like,
here.
probably.
You know what I might have for
Anything.
dinner tonight, boys? A nice Filet-O-Fish.
You said that every day.
No, tonight I'm craving it.
Isn't it a Filet-O-Fish Friday, though?
Crave that.
It's good, man. Fish, cheese, tartar sauce.
That's not fish.
Whatever.
That's the vertebrae of some ocean dweller. Grind it up.
Hey,
Some crustacean.
The afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their birthday. Nope. Never mind. Check out the Dallas Smith Band. One night only unplugged this Saturday. All right. Got a lot of shows coming up from here till the end of the year. All you have to do for tickets is go to the rivercreeresort.com or hit up the River Cree box office. On the other side of the breaks, the other side of the break, we'll talk more Blue Jays and we'll talk some Oilers, Joaquin. Some interesting notes coming from their optional this morning. They're going to honor Rico today for his 1,000th game.
So, you know what? In honor of Rico's 1,000th game,
1,000th.
since Rico's getting to 1,000th, let's get 100 thumbs up.
100 thumbs up for Rico's 1,000th
1,000 games for 100 thumbs up.
We're back after the break. Here's Coop.
It's a big matchup between the Oilers and Rangers facing off for the second and final time this season. The Oilers winning 2-0 in their first matchup. Edmonton going 11 forward, 7 defensemen tonight. Stuart Skinner in the crease. Catch the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson tee up the action. Coverage starts at 6 right here on EST. And around the league, the Flames take on the Senators. Zane Parekh and Connor Zary out for Calgary. Parekh with a minor ailment. Zary is a healthy scratch. Plus, Matthew Barzal has been benched for being late for the team bus. He's out of the Islanders lineup as they take on the Hurricanes. From Colorado, Martin H.S. has signed an 8-year deal with the Avalanche worth $11.5 million per season. In NFL action, the 2-6 Dolphins hit the field against the 2-5 Ravens. Lamar Jackson back for Baltimore. He's been out the last 3 weeks with a hamstring injury. Kickoff at 6:15. You can join Lieutenant Eric for the game at Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge at Century Casino on Fort Road. In NBA action, there's 4 games on tap, including Miami visiting San Antonio, Milwaukee playing host to Golden State, while the Magic and Hornets tip off. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated since 1993, they're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc. They're the experts you need to know. More on EST Afternoons after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Luke Gazdick.
Dude, I think you beat a team that just won 7 in a row at home. Your captain has 2, Leon has 2. You get 2 from your defense core. You put 6 on the board. Like, I don't know if that's like going to be a monumental turning point or something. Turn around and have the last 40 like they did. Every team needs a spark in your first probably 4 to 6 weeks of the season. Like, there's something that's going to happen along the way that's maybe going to change your trajectory.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
Like my Halloween decorations?
Those are just kayaks and paddles.
Okay, fine. I just don't have anywhere else to put them.
Create space with Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details. Sentinel Storage. Shop Canadian, store Canadian.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
River Cree Resort and Casino proudly welcomes one of today's hottest country stars, Dallas Smith. CCMA award winner, countless chart-topping hits. Dallas Smith, November 1st in the venue. How do you miss me? Yeah. Baby, how do you miss me? Hurry, get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
We are back. EST Afternoons, Edmonton Sports Talk. That's chat. Hit us up. River Cree Box 780-218-9999. Slap that thumbs. We said 100 thumbs up for Rico's 1,000th game. We have a hard time saying 1,000th.
1,000th?
1,000.
Can't do it.
I practiced on the way home one day. Full 20-minute drive.
1,000th?
1,000th.
This blackberry bubbly really smacks.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
It's got good stuff.
Maybe, don't worry, you bought it. I sold that $50.
You did, eh? I
No.
knew it.
Well, I had to. You take so many of those things.
No, I don't. I haven't had one in months.
Don't be afraid to
You wasted one on Dusty, who had one sip and threw it away.
Don't be afraid to replace. If you like, do you like that one?
That's probably my favorite one right now.
I like that one.
Do you?
Don't get the cranberry one. You might as well just go get soda water.
Okay.
There's nothing in there.
Fair enough. Hey, Martin how do you say? Nekash?
Nekash.
Now you're Marty Natchez.
Natchez. Yeah.
Nekash.
Everybody knows what
He cashed in, Nekash.
I don't think
he cashed in. 8-year deal, 11.5 per.
Really?
1 million less than Connor.
Well, that's who's got more goals.
He's crushing Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for him.
Everyone's measuring themselves against Connor right now.
I know you guys talked about it, but Barzell, healthy scratch for being late.
Good.
There's no excuse.
There's no excuse. You're a professional, man. Be a professional.
Okay. Did you ever show up late?
No.
No?
Well, yeah. But professionally, I don't think I was ever late. maybe a little bit behind, but usually it was probably because of traffic or something. It wasn't because of circumstances that I could have corrected. It was something out of my control.
Like, it pisses me off because he's on my fantasy team and he's got to sit out for being a jabroni.
How's he doing this year? You doing all right?
10 points, 9 games.
Really?
No, not bad. Not bad.
That's good.
That team's led by the young and impressive Matthew Schaefer.
Who cares? Yeah, all you need is Schaefer. No, he's your leader. You can't do that.
You can't have.
And it's good. It sends the message, and it makes you think. I let my teammates down here.
Yeah, he's a veteran.
You can't be. Yeah. You can't. Like, how late was he? Did he miss the whole thing?
He was just late. It was probably for morning skate. What's the protocol for NHL teams to show up for practice? An hour before?
Everyone's different for practice. I don't know. I mean, a lot of guys get treatment and stuff, or some guys might get in a light workout before practice too, right? Like,
yeah. And some guys go there and eat breakfast, right? They do it.
I mean, I can't believe what they have available to them now. I don't think I'd leave. I'd be sleeping in my stall.
Yeah,
save a few bucks, right? Like, they have chefs in there now. Like, I don't know. I'd stay there all the time. But before games, when I was younger, I thought I needed to get there super early. But it was just too much time at the rink. An hour and a half is probably the longest that I would shoot for, right? Hour and a half, hour and 15 in there before you go out on the ice.
Yeah, because remember I brought it up that MBT, when he was in Edmonton, he, like, especially on the road, like, he'd be at the stadium like almost 5 hours before kickoff.
Yeah.
And I feel, and I remember Chris Jones telling me he hated when players arrive too early.
Yeah, some coaches didn't like it.
Because they're like, then by the time the game comes, you're mentally exhausted. You're exhausted because all you're doing is working out and doing different things. Like, he goes, I get it. I understand it. Guys have their routine, but it's just some guys show up way too early.
Horkoff used to show up like for a 7:30 game. He'd be there at 4.
Yeah.
I'm like, gosh, this was even before kids. Like,
yeah.
And I remember seeing Little Joe Pavelski. I remember leaving because when I used to go do alumni skates and stuff.
Yeah.
I was leaving and he was going to the rink already for the game. Like, I'm like, geez. I leaned out the window and said, don't they do your sticks already? Don't they come ready already?
Because one time like Cheese and our equipment guys, they would leave earlier. They wouldn't take the bus.
Yeah.
Because they have to get everything.
Yeah.
So one time I went early to meet up with them and we bought sandwiches and stuff. And MBT was already there. And I was like, this is way too early.
I mean, if it's going to help you, of course, right? Didn't really help MBT, did it?
No, it did.
Maybe you should have tried getting there a few minutes before.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd never liked being rushed to get ready, but I just, my routine before was roughly around that.
But if let's say you're stretching 3 hours before kickoff, like,
that makes no sense.
It makes no sense to me.
I would get there, boom, kind of warm up, stretch. If I needed, usually I'd have my sticks done hopefully already because they didn't come. You had to kind of prepare them a little bit more with tape and stuff. And then just put my gear on in a orderly fashion, make sure everything felt right, and just hit the ice.
Yeah. And the good thing about Chris Jones was, like, he'd let him. He's like, I can't really control that. Like, that's not, he just didn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So very interesting. All right. The Oilers going 11-7 once again. No lineup changes. Gager, do you like it?
Yes.
Why do you like it?
Well, it worked last time. And look, I think the coach knows best, right?
Okay.
When you tell your kids to do something and they're not doing it, and then it takes you to go through to extra measures to get them to do it, and they do it, I think you still got the short leash.
Okay.
You know, you still look good job, but you don't completely relax again. And I think by doing this, he's laying it down for a few guys on the back end. He goes, okay, Yeah, you only played good for 2 periods.
Yeah.
You haven't warned me not to do this. Show me I don't need to have 7 defensemen, that you guys can handle the minutes that I'm allocating towards you.
And they all hate it.
They all hate it.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
So, and maybe that was one of the because everyone's, I mean, you're not playing well. It's 11-7. I'm not saying they all had poopy pants, but you're angry. Maybe this led to the whole blow up of stuff because everyone didn't like it so much because it causes havoc.
It also puts, listen, we all know what happened with Darnell Nurse. He was the 5th in time on ice for defenseman, which you never see. He sat out the first 7 minutes of the second period. They're on notice now. Bouchard, I think especially Bouchard and Nurse, where we're dressing 7. If you guys are not going, stat your numbers. They're going to play a lot more.
Yeah.
Because Wallman and Kulak, they're always around Nurse's time because they're good defensemen. Right? They're really good. So I'm intrigued to see how he handles. Let's just say again, one of these defensemen that we've mentioned struggles if they get the treatment that Darnell Nurse got last game.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'll give credit to Coach K. He sat a core guy, a captain, an assistant captain. And yes, it's not what the fans want, healthy scratch. It's not realistic. But he sat him for 7 minutes in a game where it was still very close. They were down 2-0, Joaquin.
Someone said they should go 13-5 to get some of the forwards going.
13-5. I wonder if that's ever. We're running 13-4s.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
It would be awesome.
Oh, it'd be hilarious.
Imagine the line combos. Holy smokes.
We'd have to add an extra 20 minutes to our show.
Oh, man. Okay. So these are the lines for today. Oh, where'd it go, Joaquin? Damn it.
You've got so many screens over there. You use multiple screens.
No, I know. RNH with McDavid and Mangiapane. Draisaitl between Roslovic. Cheeky Jack Roslovic. He's showing some cheekiness out there.
Yeah.
Podkolzin. Henrique with Frederick and Savoy and Howard Tomasek. 10-11. Ekholm with Bouchard. Nurse with Wallman. Kulak with Emerson. Stuart Skinner gets to start in net. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Rangers. Zibanejad between Cooley and Panarin. JT Miller between Alexis Lafreniere and Connor Sheary. Noah Laba between Taylor Radish and Juuso Parssinen. And then a very interesting fourth line. Sam Carrot with Adam Edstrom and Johnny Brodzinski. Defensively, Gavrikov with Fox. Borgen with Susi. And Vakanainen with Braden Schneider. Probably Shesterkin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This Quick played the other night.
This team can't score. It's interesting, Joaquin. Check this out. The New York Rangers are second last in goals for. They can't score. Okay?
Well, it's tough when Sam Carrick's carrying your offense.
Yeah, but they're top 5 in goals against. They don't give up a lot of goals. So I'm very intrigued. JT Miller has 6 points.
That's it? But he's not. Oh, I guess that 1 year.
He almost had 100.
Yeah, he had 99, right?
So a very, very interesting. I mean, the goalies, they're rocking. Shesterkin's rocking a .916 save percentage. Quick's rocking a .941.
Jonathan Quick's always been one of my favorite goaltenders.
So take the under?
That's a good question, buddy. That's something you're going to have to decide on your own.
I'm thinking it's going to be low scoring. Extremely low scoring.
How low?
I say 4 goals max.
Really?
Yeah.
Usually when these guys meet up here, though, it's there's a few fireworks.
Keep in mind, game 1 this year was 2-0 with an empty netter at MSG.
Yeah, but Skinner was
phenomenal.
There was the Rangers should have scored at least 5 or 6 goals that night.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's what this was a couple weeks ago. But Miller was giving one of his interviews and talking or addressing the fact that this team hasn't been scoring that much. And I think he was basically saying, look, guys, we're getting chances. We're running into some goalies that are playing well. It's not like we're not generating much. I haven't watched a lot of Rangers games, but it seems like everything's kind of stayed that way where they just can't put the puck in the net. But they are getting chances. So Skinner has to be good. But you know what? I like that the success that he had is he's not too far removed from playing the team that he had a really good game against and a chance to go back at it. And plus, look at the Oilers the same way you look at Skinner for all the Skinner haters. He responded so well after the third goal and the first two to shut the door moving forward and allowed his team to win that game. He's kind of in the same boat. I want to see how he brings some of that momentum from the last half of that game into the start of this one.
Stuart Skinner's your starter.
Yeah.
It's clear as day. He should play this game. You're probably going to Pickard on Saturday against an up-and-coming team who are scoring goals this year in the Chicago Blackhawks. So, another fascinating game. Coming up next, it's the Red Light District with Joaquin Gage. It's your favorite segment of the week. Portion of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brew House. Pizza Sunday is back at the CBH after 4 p.m. Grab an 8-inch 2-topping pizza for just $9.99 and wash it down with $6.99 doubles and $1 off Bud Light tankards. If you had a 2-topping pizza, 8-inch for just $9.99, what are your 2 toppings?
Pepperoni mushroom.
Okay, Coop.
For just 2 topping? Bacon crumble.
Okay.
And mushrooms.
Gotta go mushrooms. How about a nice ham and fresh tomato? No?
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong, right? I like pepperoni mush. Yours is a little weird. Bacon crumble with what?
Bacon crumble.
Come on. Just bacon. Just give me bacon.
All right. Hey, hit us up, River Korean Box, 780-218-9999. Nasty chat as well. I'm going to check the thumbs right now. Only 35. That's extremely disappointing. We have 130 watching and we have 35 thumbs up. You're not even doing it for us. You're doing it for Rico.
For the 1,000th game.
For the 1,000th game.
1,000th game.
The ceremony's tonight, and you're only going to give us 35 thumbs up? Unacceptable. Red Light District. Other side of the break. EST Afternoons on Edmonton Sports.
From Edmonton, the Oilers and Rangers drop the puck. Oilers running it back, 11 forwards, 7 defensemen for the second game in a row. Stuart Skinner in between the pipes. Tune into the GCLD's Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson preview the action. That goes live at 6 right here on EST. From Winnipeg, former Blackhawk Jonathan Toews faces his former team for the first time. Blackhawks and Jets meet at 6 o'clock. Elsewhere, the Canucks and Blues matchup while the Wings and Kings hit the ice. For the Avalanche, Marty Necas has signed an 8-year extension with Colorado worth $11.5 million this season. The 26-year-old has 7 goals, 13 points in 11 games so far this year. In Miami, the Ravens and Dolphins go toe-to-toe. Lamar Jackson back in action for Baltimore. He missed the last 3 games with a hamstring injury. Catch the action alongside Lieutenant Eric down at Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge at Central Casino on Fort Road. And on the court, the Wizards and Thunder tip off. The Heat and Spurs dance while Charlotte plays host to Orlando, having 4 games around the association. It's Gager's Red Light District up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The EST Hangout.
I'm going to let you know, you're going to have so much fun at breakfast. And I've said this on this show before, I can tell you a million times what it's like, but until you experience it, go experience the festival, do everything. When you get there Thursday night, come see us. Saturday, get to the breakfast for 8 o'clock. You're my VIP, buddy, so you got to be then go have a nap. 4 o'clock, 4:30, you come back and go hard again.
Sounds lovely.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The temperature may be dropping, but the action's heating up. Play Alberta is offering odds boosts on every Oilers game all season long. This is your chance to score big. And for a limited time only, our listeners get an exclusive $50 free bet when they deposit $50 using EST50. That's code EST50 for an exclusive $50 free bet. Alberta wins with Play Alberta. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense.
Get ready for a feast like no other. 40-ounce steak night is back this November at the Canadian Brewhouse. Sink your teeth into a hand-cut 40-ounce ribeye with all the fixins for just $49.99. Tickets available now in store or at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Hi, Dennis from Weiss Johnson here, and we're excited to be partnering up with the Nielsen Show and have a special deal exclusive for Nielsen Show listeners. Get 10% off any new Trane furnace, air conditioner, or heat pump installation from now until the end of October. Bundle a furnace with an AC or heat pump and get 25% off the package price. Get your home comfort now for all seasons with Weiss Johnson and Trane. Trane, it's hard to stop a train. Visit WJSportstalk.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Joaquin.
You don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night.
Joaquin.
You don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right.
Joaquin.
You don't have to put on the red light.
Joaquin.
You don't have to put on the red light.
Joaquin. 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 Rolling along nicely here on EST Afternoons. Reminder at 3 o'clock, Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne jump on until 6 for the Reed Wilkins show. Then at 6, Tom Gazzola, the Oil Stream pregame show. Take you right up until puck drop. Then they'll be back later tonight. The boys will with the Oil Stream post-game show. But right now, it's time for your favorite segment of the week. It's the Red Light District with Joaquin.
So you kept it Halloween, right? Before?
Sorry?
With Hernan's World?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of do the same thing, but I'm coming from an area of expertise a little bit with Halloween, because as a father with children that went trick-or-treating, what was the best way to steal my kids' candy when I wanted without them knowing? So, and I hate giving advice on stealing, especially from your kids, but I have a few honest, kid-friendly options moving forward after going into next week of how you can partake in some of your kids' candy.
Oh.
All right?
Intrigued.
So, first one. Make a candy contract. Okay, so this would be something that you agree to ahead of time. How much they can keep, what gets turned in. Usually with kids, when you make rules, they like that sort of thing, especially around that age, right? So you can do that. Candy contract. We have a candy buyback offer. All right, so offer cash, small toys, in exchange for some candy the next day. So, I'm not saying $20-$30 here, but, some change and things. You can trick kids with pennies. They think that's worth a ton. This one, you can swap for healthier treats too, right? So a good way so they're not just bouncing off the walls at 8 o'clock or around bedtime, whatever that is, and they're not full of candy, right? So fruit, yogurt tubes, maybe a little screen time, maybe staying up a little bit late, those sorts of things you can. What I like is what I did is when they were really young is create the parent stash, all right, with permission, but ask them to set aside about 3 to 5 pieces they don't want. You can keep that agreed amount, right? Mm-hmm. Or this one's nice is the candy bank. Okay. So the candy bank, the kids deposit into a jar, withdrawal on a set number of days. So you have kind of like an advent calendar sort of thing, right? And it builds a little bit of self-control. So they're not just, looking like that kid from the Wonka factory. Use candy for activities. So access into baking goods. If you're making some cookies, some brownies, you can use some of the candies to make kind of family projects that you can both partake in. Hold a post-Halloween party. Let them trade, right? Have their friends over and have a little candy draft, so to speak, right? That brings everyone to share maybe a family movie night, and then you can partake in there and steal as much as you want. And of course, obviously, just for teeth safety, set limits and expectations, moderation. Follow the rules you set together. Most kids like to be fair and honest.
Would you let the kids go like ham when you got home and they dumped the bag on the living room and then just go to town? Or would you be like, hey, you can have 5 before you go to bed, but save the rest for the weekend? Or
so this is the other thing. This is another one that and maybe it's an age thing, but I remember when I went out, my dad and mom would let me check that for razor blades. Do you remember that? Did your parents do that? Like, let me check it?
My parents did that.
Did they? Yeah.
Yeah. They always got like 4 or 5 pieces of the best candy. Oh, I have to check if it's, contaminated.
See, and I don't want to give away trade secrets, but I felt like that was the way my parents could take what they wanted. Yeah. There was nothing ever in there or anything like that.
What are you going to say? No?
Yeah. So, I felt they got to check it first, make sure it's okay.
They're so nice.
Yeah. So that's another way to sneak some of the good ones.
Dad tax, a lot of people are saying, because you're the one taking them out, right?
Yeah.
You've earned it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a meter when you're out there.
Straight.
So
every hour it's more.
Well, I'd say every 10 minutes it's a piece of candy, right? Depends on how much you want to get out there.
What's a proper, because like when I was a kid, we'd go trick-or-treat, we were out for hours. Like what's a time limit now for parents trick-or-treat?
Depends on the age of the kid, right?
That's true too.
Like the young ones, like when my son was at the age where he could run with his friends, like they were just gone.
Yeah.
Right? And then you'd only see them come back with these massive pillowcases, dump it, and then gone again, right? But when my daughter was little, she liked to stay closer and kind of take everything in. And then I'd follow her up to the door, stuff like that. So,
like, let's say 6 to 10 years old. How many hours are you out there?
Well, the 6-year-olds are probably, depending on weather, probably an hour, right?
Okay.
But the 10-year-olds is usually running with like a pack of wolves with friends.
Couple hours?
Yeah. And then meeting at in Terwilliger at least, meeting at the park for the fireworks at the end.
Oh, there's fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's big. People drive into Terwilliger for Halloween.
What's the house quota that you would hit? How many houses?
Well, again, to maximize, you kind of start out in Terwilliger Phase 2.
Okay.
Because there's lots of houses, and like there's so many homes that really do it up. Like they make you can go into the house through their makeshift haunted house and stuff like that, and then they get the candy on the way up.
I always went with my buddies because he lived in Terwilliger, so I would always tag along towards the end of my Halloweening trick-or-treating days, and I got a full-size Mr. Freezy at one house. It was fantastic. Like some of the houses there.
Well, that was you.
You'd have to eat it right away, though.
Yeah, well, it was cold enough most years. I think I was wearing a winter jacket that year, so it kind of, it stayed cool in the bag and cooled down some of the other candy, so it was a bit frozen. But towards the end of my time trick-or-treating, I was like, man, like I should just go to a very established neighborhood where people are just handing out candy full size every single time. I wouldn't even go in my own neighborhood towards the end of it. So I was banking in big time.
Cool. Were you chatty when you'd go get the candy?
No, I was very nervous. No,
I went to 2 houses.
Shut up, take more candy. Yeah. They just keep feeding me more candy.
They only had to go to 2 because they just gave them it all. Kid, get out of here.
Stop it. Yeah.
No, what's really funny is probably at one point you probably passed me at some, because you were around.
Probably did.
You probably did.
A little chubby coob. Well, now do they show up with, do you see like the reusable Safeway bag, or is it always a pillowcase? What was the go-to?
Pillowcase. Some people have, like little kids have
the little like
the jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah.
Which is cute.
Did you ever go to the mall?
No.
Okay.
Go to the mall on Halloween?
Yeah, because you go to the mall and you walk around the stores and they give you candy.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm doing this tomorrow.
I never went because I thought it was kind of cheating.
I always find it funny when the one kid comes to the door. It looks like he fell down in some mud for a mustache, and he's got no costume, and his voice is lower than mine.
Yeah.
Hello,
that might have been me.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like a little bit of an effort.
Okay, what's the limit where you should stop trick or treat?
You know what? I don't think there is. If it depends on the level of commitment to the costume. Okay. I mean, if people my age came to the door and their costumes were good and said trick or treat, they're probably getting a beer is what they're getting. But
never mind a pop in the bag. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Yeah. I went
a nice
my last
45.
Time. No, maybe not. No, that's the trick. I went my last year. I think I was 17 or 18, and I was like, yeah, this is too much. And I wasn't excited to go, but I was kind of I tagged along, and come on, you got to come with us. And I'm like, I don't really want to. And it was right like towards the end of COVID, people were starting to get back in the full swing of things. And I felt like, man, I should just leave this candy for some of the kids. So I just walk around and maybe take like the one coffee crisp and just like hang out. It was all right.
Yeah. Big Hugh says if you're going out older than 16, your costume better be hilarious or intense.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not too intense, because then you look like a psychopath. If you're dressing up like with like blood and guts and you're old, then I just think you're.
So your kids are big now, obviously, Joaquin. Yeah. But you have a home. What kind of candy are you guys giving out at the Gage household?
I don't know yet. Actually, I probably got to go pick it up.
Now, who gives out the candy? The wife, or do you, or your kids?
Yeah, probably my son will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like seeing the costumes and stuff?
I'll go out there too, but the Jays game's on.
I forgot.
Well, and I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to around the south side, might see some fireworks and try and see if I could get some candy from Gager.
It won't be Gage at the door.
I do have a Ring camera, and so I could just talk from there.
Do you get a lot of kids at your house?
Not as much as you'd think.
Okay.
But enough to go through a box of like Halloween candy.
Yeah. Oh, that's too funny. It's crazy, man. What a Halloween on tap. The Blue Jays can win the World Series. It's a weekend.
Yeah. It's funny the amount of because now I think it's one of the liquor store's biggest nights in my neighborhood, because it's right in the neighborhood and you can kind of replenish right there.
Yeah, that's nice. Good. Yay or nay on mall trick-or-treating? I think Calvin said going to the mall's awesome.
Yeah, I heard it's great for little ones, and especially, I don't know what it is. I think it was it might have been like, I want to say 2007 or 8, or around there. Like, it was freezing. Yeah. There was snow on the ground. It was like the wind was howling. Like, I want to say it was probably like -8, but then -15 where my daughter was like, no mas, right?
Yeah.
But she was really little back then.
All right. Good times. Good times. That's a good one, Joaquin. That was a good conversation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
that was the
Hernan.
Red Light District presented by Joaquin Gage. And
Scary stuff, kids.
If you want to jump on and sponsor this segment, Maddie at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Joaquin or Hernan too.
Yeah.
Pass it along to the big guys, Jay and Dusty.
Right.
Yeah. Don't be afraid. Hey, hour 2 is coming up. Vicent Mercogliano from The Athletic in New York will join us to tee up the Rangers. We still got our parlay and lots of fun stuff to talk about. We got Thursday Night Football, Joaquin.
Right.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. It's going to be fun. Hey, slam that thumbs up. Hit us up on the good old nasty chat, the River Cree Unbox, like always, presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tab 25 restaurant where the entire menu is 50% off 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. Hour 2 on the other side. We'll see you soon.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
It's Steve Simmons checking in from the Toronto Sun.
I covered the 92 and 93 World Series wins. I covered the playoff losses. This is the best team. Nobody picked this team to make the playoffs this year. By nobody, I mean the experts from ESPN and all the other major networks and Fox and everywhere else, as did many of us. And then all of a sudden, this group got together.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Skip the couch and hit the Canadian Brewhouse. Your home for every puck drop, every goal, and every cheer. With ice-cold drinks, massive screens, and the best fans in town. This hockey season, our house is your arena.
Stuart Skinner takes the crease for the Oilers as they hit the ice with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen hosting the Rangers. Edmonton shutting out New York 2-0 in their last matchup. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson preview today's game during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show live at 6 right here on EST. There's 10 other games on tap. Nashville and Philly drop the puck. Tampa Bay takes on the Stars, while Ottawa and Calgary matchup. No Zane Parekh or Connor Zary for the Flames. Zary is a healthy scratch. Parekh out with a mild ailment. Meanwhile, Martin Necas has cashed in, signing an 8-year extension in Colorado worth $11.5 million per season. And on the field, it's Miami and Baltimore going at it. Lamar Jackson back in action for the Ravens. He missed the last 3 games with a hamstring injury. Catch the game alongside Lieutenant Eric down at Sally's Sports Bar and Lounge at Centre Casino on Fort Road. In the NBA, there's 4 games on tap, including Miami visiting San Antonio, Milwaukee playing host to Golden State, while the Magic and Hornets tip off. It's Orlando and Charlotte meeting at 5 o'clock. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 2 of EST Afternoon starts right now.
Hour 2 here on the Edmonton Sports Talk EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, producer Zach Kubish in the house. If you're listening on iHeart, TuneIn Radio app, EdmontonSportsTalk.com, come on over, slam that thumbs up for us, and lock in a view. Be greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. We will talk some Rangers with Vicent Mercogliano from The Athletic in about 15 minutes time. That should be a good conversation. This is an interesting team. We got a lot of games on tap tonight. What do we got? 11 games, Joaquin?
Yes.
We got 11 games. Calgary in Ottawa, looking for their third win of the season. That's about it for exciting games, guys.
That it?
Winnipeg hosts Chicago. Vancouver's on the road in St. Louis. St. Louis is struggling too for Canadian content here. And then, of course, your Edmonton Oilers down at the good old Rogers Place. Should be a fun one. Honoring Rico pregame. So be there early if you're going to the game. No Blue Jays. You get a break. It's kind of nice, though, eh?
Oh, calm before the storm.
Yeah. It's kind of nice to just not worry about the Blue Jays for a day. And because those 3 games were intense.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. It's funny, after having a 18-inning game, the other games felt like, God, this game's going fast.
They're so quick. It was great.
Hey, Marty Necas.
Yes.
Comes off the free agent board. Leaving I was kind of looking forward to the massive drove of free agents that were going to be available come July.
Boring.
It's getting, but there's some out there still, I think. I think this is what they are. So Panarin's a UFA at the end of the year.
Okay.
Bobrovsky.
Bob. Okay.
Ovechkin.
Oh.
Line John Carlson for the Capitals. Jacob Trouba.
Troubs.
You're not going to have Kopitar in there. He's done. Anders Lee, Ryan McDonough, Malkin. What other ones? That Nick Schmaltz from the Mammoth.
He looked good.
Looked really good. Jaden Schwartz. I guess there's just looking through everyone. I guess the biggest name on this list is obviously Adrian Kempe, right?
Yeah. They're not letting him go.
But I think it's only a matter of time before.
Kempe get Nakash. How do you say? Necas money?
Necas money?
Probably, eh?
Probably. Alex Tuck, obviously.
There's a lot of pressure on the Oilers to win. At Connor at 12.5, after seeing all these deals like for Logan Cooley.
I know.
Necas. Like, seriously, man. Like, there's so much pressure to win here in the next 3 years. Connor might just say, screw this. I'm tired of these slow starts in October. I'm going to go somewhere else.
Eberle? You have time for
Ebbs in his twilight? No.
No?
I'll be honest. In that list, not a lot of them intrigue me.
What about Vladimir Tarasenko?
No.
No?
I think he can do better. You should be reaching a little bit higher than...
We'll have a better idea at the end of the year, I think. But where would you focus?
Top 6 talent?
Yeah, so right now, what you're like, it could develop where there's maybe another area that you focus on more. But you think it's going to be top 6 talent?
Because next year, like, let's say they go out and get 2 legit top 6 forwards, that moves Mangiapane to third line. That's a good thing. It is. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Oilers have enough guys that can play in the bottom 6. Enough. And they're easier to find. You need guys that can play with 97 and 29 and bring a cup to Edmonton. I think that's the big one. Defensively, you've locked up Ekholm, a deal that, even though it's a team-friendly deal, I get it. You could have waited till the end of the year. There's no rush for that. You got Wallman locked up, who's been really good. Nert's not going anywhere. Bouchard's not going anywhere. Kulak is an interesting one. Stetcher won't be here. Emerson will. So, I mean, do you really need an upgrade on defense? You always want to upgrade every position, Joaquin. So I'll say this. How about this for my top 2? Top 6, goaltending.
Top 6 goaltending. Can't believe you want 6 goalies.
Top 6 and goaltending. Because if Skinner's okay, Skinner continues to play like he's playing. He's been good. Okay, some games he's been great. Let's just say the Oilers fall in the second round of the playoffs. Or you're Stan Bowman. Are you looking for another goaltender?
Well, Skinner's up, right?
Yes, and going to demand the raise.
And goalie Bob will probably go back to Florida for $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I have to wait and see because you look at some of the names that will probably come off of the roster. But I as of right now, I don't see Adam Henrique coming back, right?
Kapanen's gone.
Kapanen.
Janmark. Hopefully.
Don't say that. Tommy's listening.
Who else? Stetcher's gone.
So is it a because usually with the free agent market you overpay, right? But there isn't going to be a.
Did Tomaszek sign a 1-year deal?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's probably gone.
Unless he goes nuts.
Unless
right?
he goes ham, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Frederick would be nice, but no, he's here for.
Well, it's a tradable contract.
He's got no movement.
But it's a tradable contract, though. It's not like you overpaid him. If someone wants him, and
if it's not working out here, I'm sure he'd be like, "Hey, get me out of here," because he's not earning that contract now. He's got one freaking goal, and MIA in most games, right?
But if he finishes with 10 goals,
sure,
that's a value deal.
Oh man,
I don't know.
I was gonna say if there's one contract you can move from the Oilers right now, what would it be? I think the leader is Nurse.
Right now, unfortunately, yeah, I think if they could, he's just got to be better.
Pickett's probably not back.
Could almost start crying over it. You don't think so?
Like the Oilers might have 2 new goalies next year.
They could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pickett's 33. He's he's such a good option to have, though.
I think he will be their fallback, but they're not going to offer him until they can see what they can get out there. And
do you think Ingram makes his way up at some point this year?
Okay,
what variables does that have?
Let's talk about that. That's a good question because if Skinner keeps playing like he is, there's no reason to.
No,
you're not sitting him.
No.
So are you calling Ingram up, having 3 goalies, and just giving him a game here and there to see what you have? Is that what it is?
I'll say this just from being a goalie. Don't call him up just for poops and giggles, just to play. Have a reason for it. Because having 3 goalies around sucks.
It does suck. And with limited practice time, right?
Yeah.
So he's played, he's played 3 games with Bako.
Okay.
He's 1-1-1 with a 3.67 goals against average and an 8.71 save percentage. Now, we have to put a lot of context. The team in front of him, how did those games go? We don't know. But the numbers suggest it's not very good right now. Now, no training camp. We get it. He's working his way back up. But I just look at that on the surface and I'm like is he better than Pickard and Skinner?
Yeah. In
potentially he could be, but
Connor Ingram, you have to be setting the world on fire.
Yeah.
You need to be winning, or you don't even have to be winning games, I don't think. But if you're rocking 9-1-5, 9-1-0 save percentage, then maybe you're like, maybe we should give this guy a look.
Yeah.
If things are going bad.
That's the only way.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Because then it's a slap in the face.
Yeah, I know.
We look at Pickard's numbers and they're bad. But again, we've watched every game and we tell someone on the outside, be like, okay, I get the numbers ain't good, but you should see the chances they're giving up in that game.
See, I'm just looking at things that I'm reading, and then when is Ingram going to get a shot after the first period, and I'm seeing things like this, but I see massive value in having him. I do think with the length of the season, the chances of injuries, and to have 3 capable guys.
Sure.
Like, because last year, you kind of got worried a little bit, right? Because, both guys went down, were injured for them. And then who do you go to? Rodrigue was the next guy with 0 NHL experience. At least you have someone that the situation's not going to overwhelm him, right? He's been in an NHL dressing room. He's played against NHL players for a period of time. So this is, I think Connor Ingram, for everyone out there that wants, he's break glass in case of kind of guy.
Yes. Yes, he's for sure. And right now there's no need to call him up. I honestly don't see any need. The team in front of the goaltenders for the Oilers has to be better. That's number one. Okay. And I know we can go back to the first game and the blunder by Skinner and the blunder last game, sure. But in between that, he's been fairly good. His save percentage was fairly decent. It's dropped a bit, sure. But I look at goaltending for this team, and right now, Joaquin, I think it's fine. Not great.
No, it's fine.
Fine.
Were we talking about practice time, or was I just dreaming that?
Like today?
I don't know.
Anyway, so that happens when 2 old guys do a show.
I think practice, it's tough with practice time. Because back in my day, you just practiced every day. It didn't matter, right? And the only time you got days off was getting into February where you didn't practice. And there's something to that for goaltenders, at least, to try to refine things in your game. Like, there's a lot of days off in the NHL now, and mandated ones. And how many times do you hear coaches talk about the lack of practice time to get things kind of done and settled? I wonder how they mitigate those challenges. Do you think? Do they send video to guys?
Probably more video work.
Yeah, but.
Because
what's the protocol on mandatory days off? Can you contact the players? Can you still talk to or can you? I don't even know what it entails. You have to stay away from the rink though, right? You're not allowed to come to the rink. Is that unless it's injury and.
But I also think there's no coaching involved. Like, it's a day off. Like, leave them alone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I just.
Because when I was with the Elks, what I always saw was, so after the game on the plane, the video, people would get everything up, give it to the coaches, and then that was available to the players on their phone. So a lot of the players on the plane would go through all the plays they did.
Really? Yeah.
So I think NHL is the same on.
They probably have it allotted, and then they get a file to look at.
Yeah,
with
like
coaches' notes.
Yeah, coaches' notes and game breakdowns. Like, obviously, in football, it's easy because the offensive guys get all the calls and blah, 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 right? But if it's Darnell Nurse, maybe it's, hey, this is what you did wrong. This is what you did good. Compare the two. What were you thinking here? Blah, blah, blah. So I feel like they all have access to those computer files, and they just go through that.
But there's one thing of, like, just looking at it on a screen, and then putting it on the ice right then, too. And they just don't get that opportunity to... Because I know when, as a goalie, like the first time I really had a goalie coach that worked with me the whole year was in Sweden, right? Yeah. And we would essentially, after we played, we'd go through some things, not a lot of video at all. We could talk about it though, right? And then we would devise drills to see how I could have handled the situation better.
Yeah. Because in hockey, I find like you're showing Bush a play he messed up on, and then he's like, okay, I got it. Like, next time, you know what I mean? Where football, it's more like, hey, what was the defense doing? Like, Yeah, I think that it's too bad that there's not enough practice time for coaches, because I think when guys are struggling, that's when you need to practice just to start feeling better about yourself too. Oh, 100%, especially for this team, right? And they've played a lot of hockey too, right? Yeah. So. All right, on the other side of the break, we're going to preview the Oilers' opponent tonight. That is the New York Rangers. They've met once already. It was started their Eastern road trip a few weeks ago. It was a 2-0 win off Trent Frederick breakaway goal and an empty netter. Stuart Skinner pretty much stole that game for them. as he was brilliant in that one. Vicent Mercogliano from The Athletic joins us next to talk all things Rangers. Like always, slam that thumbs up. We need to get to 100 for Rico. And the afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. You want to check out some shows coming up in November. Desire, the International U2 Tribute. That's November 14th at the River Cree Resort and Casino. All you have to do for tickets is hit up their box office or go to rivercreeresort.com. We talk Rangers on the other side of the break. Here's Coop, Sports Update.
The Oilers and Rangers face off for the second and final time this season. The Oilers winning 2-0 in their first matchup. Edmonton going with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen tonight. Stuart Skinner in the crease. Catch the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson tee up the action. Coverage starts at 6 right here on EST. And around the league, the Flames take on the Senators. Zane Parekh and Connor Zary out for Calgary. Parekh with a minor ailment. Zary has a healthy scratch. Plus, Matthew Barzal has been benched for being late for the team bus. He's out of the Islanders lineup as they battle the Hurricanes. From Colorado, Martin Necas has signed an 8-year deal with the Avalanche worth $11.5 million per season. In NFL action, the 2-6 Dolphins hit the field against the 2-5 Ravens. Lamar Jackson is back for Baltimore with kickoff at 6:15. He's been out the last 3 games with a hamstring injury. Join Lieutenant Eric for the game at Sally's Sports Bar and Lounge at Center Casino on Fort Road. In NBA action, it's the Magic and Hornets opening the night at 5 before the Bucks and Wizards tip off. We also see the Thunder battling the Wizards at 6. This sports update is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Join the Green and Gold and become an Edmonton Elks season seat member today. Check out details for the 2026 season seats at goelks.com. We preview tonight's game between the Oilers and Rangers next on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Lock Shop.
It was as masterful a performance on the mound as we've ever seen. I mean, there's a number of things that he did that no one has ever done before. The strikeout numbers for a rookie in the World Series puts him just below 3 guys that did it way back in the day. Let's not overlook who he was pitching against. A team, the most expensive team ever created with the greatest player of all time.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Canada is ready to party like it's 1993. That's right, the Blue Jays are back in the big one. Create space for your watch party with Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca.
River Cree Resort and Casino proudly welcomes one of today's hottest country stars, Dallas Smith.
Love you like a man.
CCMA award winner, countless chart-topping hits. Dallas Smith, November 1st in the venue.
How do you miss me? Yeah. Baby, how do you miss me?
Hurry, get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
Hey, we're back here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here with you on Oilers Game Day as they host the New York Rangers down at Rogers Place, 7 o'clock. Of course, you can catch the pregame show right here on Edmonton Sports Talk with Tom Gazzola starting at 6 o'clock. It's the Oil Stream pregame show. They'll be back following the game, taking all your messages on the good old post-game shows. The Oilers look to string some wins together here. Vicent Mercogliano from The Athletic is brought to you by Oil Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team, fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. Vicent, how are you doing today?
Doing all right. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're still riding the high from the Blue Jays game, Vicent. Canada's team, of course. One win away.
I've been watching. I've been enjoying the experience of seeing a lot of those games up here in the past week.
Yeah, it's been absolutely great, but we do have a hockey game to get to. Let's talk about this New York Rangers team, 4-5-2 after 11 games. So, interestingly enough, we were talking about it earlier on the show. This team is can't score right now. I think bottom 3 in goals against, goals for, sorry, but in goals against, I mean, we're looking at the save percentages of both goalies, outstanding. What's going on with this team, Vicent?
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of hit it. They've been playing, I think, a much improved defensive game from what we saw last year. Last year, they rated as one of the worst defensive teams in the league. There has really been defensive issues under the hood for this team for a number of years. Now, the goaltending, Igor Shesterkin in particular, has kind of covered up some of those warts in the past, but it came to a head last year. The goalie being one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league, is obviously a great crutch for them, but the mantra when Mike Sullivan was hired in the offseason, and especially throughout training camp and going into this new season, was that he was prioritizing defense, and he felt like this team needed to clean up not just their defensive zone coverage, but their forecheck and just the way that they defend through the neutral zone and cutting down on the turnovers through the neutral zone. This team, especially against the rush, as far as giving up odd man rushes against, has really struggled in recent years. And that's been an area of pretty obvious improvement, I think, in the early going this season. So that's on the positive side. Now, there was a little blip. I think they had a 3-game losing streak before they won the other night in Vancouver, and they felt like the defense had slipped a little bit. They certainly got back to playing that structured, disciplined game against the Canucks. I thought they were pretty smothering. I didn't think they gave up a whole lot to Vancouver. I thought they did a pretty good job of shutting them down. But on the other side of the coin, what we're seeing with the Rangers is a roster that is lighter on skill than I think we've been used to seeing in recent years. They still have a couple big names up front: Artemi Panarin, JT Miller, Mika Zibanejad. Those guys, especially Panarin, have not been producing at their usual levels so far this season. But I think what's equally concerning is that the depth behind them, the secondary scoring on this roster is really not there. And it's kind of hard to figure out where it's coming from. They were counting on guys like Alexis Lafreniere and Will Cooley to take steps forward this season. Cooley in particular is a guy that has been a really good third liner for them for a couple of years. But with them trading Chris Kreider to Anaheim in the offseason, Cooley was a guy that they were looking to elevate into that top 6, and he really has not been super productive there. Lafreniere has really not popped the way that they've wanted him to pop really for a number of years now. And you look at their bottom 6, and it's hard to find a lot of guys in that mix who you feel like are threats to score on a given night. So right now, the offense is a slog. The defense is much improved under Sullivan, and Igor is playing at a pretty high level. I think he hasn't been asked to do a whole lot recently, but he early in the season, I think he had a couple really good games for them, and he's kind of their backbone. But offensively, it feels like they're not finding a lot of answers right now. The power play is struggling, only 4 for 28 so far to begin the season. So offensively, it feels like there are a lot of questions this team still needs to answer.
Vicent, fans here in Edmonton are no strangers to JT Miller, with a few playoff battles against the Vancouver Canucks. Goes to New York, gets to see. How is the Miller experiment going with the New York Rangers so far this year?
I don't think he's been playing at his highest level to begin the season. He got injured in the week or so before the end of training camp. He missed the last few preseason games. I think he only made 1 preseason appearance in total. And he was pretty open, especially after opening night where he had a rough game, that he was taking some time to get up to speed. I think he's been fighting through some kind of a lower body injury to begin the season. It does seem like maybe it's been a little bit better recently. It feels like he's doing a little more trying to just kind of get to the net front, fight on the inside, as opposed to really opening things up and putting himself in situations where he really has to do a lot of skating. So maybe that could be, again, related back to the injury. The production has not been there. I think he's got 6 points through 11 games. You obviously expect more than that out of him. But I do think, as far as the leadership side of it, and as far as the identity side of it, I mean, that's really, I think, a big reason why the Rangers wanted him. They wanted the team to toughen up, quite frankly. They wanted a team, they use the phrase hard to play against all the time. They wanted to take on more of that in-your-face style that JT Miller was so well known for during his time in Vancouver. They wanted the team to play with a little more of an edge. And I do think that him being out front now signals clearly that they are shifting in that direction. And I also think that as far as that Sullivan messaging that we were talking about before and the commitment to the two-way game, Miller has been one of the leaders in that regard as well. They are very often trying to find matchups where he's going against the best center on the opposing team. They're putting a lot on his plate defensively. I think he's held up pretty well with that so far. You want to see the offensive side of his game open up, but I do think, and Sullivan made some pretty extensive comments about this the other night in Vancouver, that he has been one of the tone setters as far as being willing to do the dirty work, doing the little things, back checking, forechecking, getting to the net, committing to defense. All those little things I think the Rangers look at as positives, and they're looking at him to be kind of an example for the rest of the team as they try to shift more in that direction.
Vicent Mercogliano from The Athletic joining us here, previewing the New York Rangers who take on the Edmonton Oilers this evening. Interestingly enough, Vincent, last year when New York visited Edmonton, it's kind of when their spiral began, right? They weren't able to figure it out after that. What's the pressure like there in New York with this management team and kind of what happened last year? I mean, I had the Rangers going to the finals, and then this year, not a terrible start, but still at the bottom of the East right now. Are they feeling the pressure there, the management team in New York?
It's hard to say. We don't hear from Chris Drury a whole lot, but I can tell you just, my sense being around the team now, this is my 7th year covering the team, is that last year certainly was chaotic. It was filled with drama. It was filled with a lot of turmoil behind the scenes. There was a lot of unrest in the locker room, as well as in the front office, as well as just with team employees in general. There was a lot of walking on eggshells around this team last year, and a lot of it was self-inflicted, and a lot of it was, whether it was communication issues or just issues with the way that management handled certain things. It went back to the way that they kind of forced Barclay Goodrow out 2 summers ago, and then you touched on it. On this very trip last year through Western Canada, the Rangers struggled. They had a decent record at the time, but clearly they were not playing well. And the defensive stuff that we talked about was right at the forefront of those concerns. And they got smoked by the Flames and then by the Oilers. And it was right after that loss to the Oilers that Drury sent out that memo to all the other GMs in the league where he basically put the for sale sign on his roster and specifically named Chris Kreider at the time and Jacob Trouba, the captain at the time. And I know that did not sit well in the locker room. That definitely caught the players off guard. And so from there, things really spiraled out of hand. And again, I think there was a lot of finger pointing and there was a lot of unrest. I'm not saying all the players in the locker room took issue with the way the Drury handled that, but I know that some of them did. And so it led to a stretch where the Rangers basically turtled. They went 4-15 after that, through late November, basically into the new year, and that tanked their season. And so they go out and they make the JT Miller trade. They traded a lot of guys that had been here for a long time, and now they're sort of in this transition period. And I think in a lot of ways, the expectations have been lowered. I think most people objectively look at this roster and say it's not as talented and certainly not as skilled as it had been during that number of years where the Rangers won a President's Trophy, went to the Eastern Conference Final 2 out of 3 years. So I think that what they are hoping for this year is to at least be a team that improves defensively and can hang around in the playoff race. I think they very much would like to make the playoffs. And if they don't, I do wonder how ownership will view that. My understanding all along has been that the owner, James Dolan, thinks very highly of Drury. He gave him an extension last offseason, which I think was a message that they wanted to put out there publicly. They typically don't announce extensions for people in the front office. And when they did that, I think that told all of us that's sort of a public vote of confidence. Ownership wants people to know that he still stands behind Drury. But if this season goes sideways and they miss the playoffs, and I think some of the flaws with the construction of this roster really start getting talked about a lot more, it's certainly something that I've been making note of early in the season, but I think if things continue to go in the wrong direction, it certainly will become a hotter topic of conversation. I wonder if maybe that confidence will dwindle, but my understanding certainly coming into the season, and I don't think it's changed this early, is that Dolan still very much backs Drury, and I think that again, they're not looking at this as maybe a championship caliber team anymore. They just want them to be competitive and compete for a playoff spot. And I think if that happens, that Drury will be pretty safe.
One thing about having a great goaltender is they do cover up a lot of the deficiencies defensively. And when you look at like that power play that the Rangers are capable to put out there with Zibanejad, with Panarin, Miller, Fox leading the team in scoring. Now, I distinctly remember, I believe it was a few games after the Oilers played the Rangers in New York, Miller was saying, look, I know we're not scoring, but we're still getting pretty good looks. And if it wasn't for actually the play of Stuart Skinner, the Rangers would have won that game quite handsomely. Are the Rangers waiting for the kind of offense? Are they thinking it's going to pop eventually here, or is do they need something else? Do they need more of a shakeup?
Well, the message from the locker room has certainly been exactly what you're saying. They have continually pointed to the fact that they believe that they are producing quality scoring chances. They're just not finishing. And I think what that's led to surrounding the team is a conversation about, okay, well, maybe they have players that are getting to those high danger areas, but finishing is a talent that really the only stat you can judge that by is goals, and they're not scoring enough of them. But I do know, like, if you look at the analytics, I wrote a story earlier in the week after they had played their 10th game, just sort of looking at the early season trends. They have one of the biggest gaps in the league, pretty much anywhere you look, as far as actual goals versus expected goals. Their expected goal rate is like 12, 13 goals higher than the actual amount of goals that they've scored. So the stats do back up what they're saying, that they are producing quality chances. They're just not finishing it. But again, I think this comes back to, okay, but do they have enough really good finishers on this roster? And again, to me, objectively kind of analyzing it so far, I think the answer looks like it could be a problem. And then the question becomes, okay, well, where are they going to look to produce more scoring? I think ultimately to push this roster forward, two things are probably going to need to happen. Number one, they are going to need to bring in outside help. Absolutely. When you look at the makeup of this roster, I mean, Artemi Panarin's been their leading scorer for the last 6 years. He's going to be a free agent this summer. Mm-hmm. He turned 34 today. He has not been super productive this season. I think there's a lot of questions about, are they willing to re-up with him? I think from what I've heard, they're willing to do it if it's on their terms, which means short term. They don't want to go long term. And I think that AAV has to be a significantly lower number than what he's at right now, which is about $11.6 million per season. I have not heard any indications that he's willing to entertain that kind of a low ball, team friendly, whatever you want to call it, offer. And I think that the more that he struggles this year, the more the Rangers might be asking, well, do we really want to go back down that road, or do we want to focus on going in a different direction, certainly trying to get younger? The problem with the Rangers, I mean, Martin Necas signs an extension today. We've seen McDavid, obviously, Eichel, Kaprizov, like all the big names that I think the Rangers were internally hoping might be available next summer. When, oh, by the way, the Rangers have been in a tough cap spot for a number of years now. This coming summer is when it's really going to open up for them. I have them projected with over $30 million in available cap space going into the summer. The question is, where are they going to spend it? Because right now it's not looking like a lot of really appealing, at least high-end, productive, offensive kind of players are going to be available. So they're probably going to have to find some creative way to make that happen, trade, what have you. But even more so than that, I think the second part of this is their development track record in recent years is not great. We talked about Lafreniere. I mean, obviously he's in the NHL. He does have a 57-point season on his resume, but has not popped to the level that the Rangers hoped initially. They've traded Capo Caco. They've traded Philip Hedl. They've traded Keandre Miller. A lot of the young guys that were part of that rebuild aren't here anymore. And the track record under Drury is that they have not produced a lot of young players who have come up and made a big impact on this roster. The biggest one is probably Will Cooley. but he was drafted by the previous regime. As far as guys that Jury has drafted, there's really very few that have been able to break through. So I think if the Rangers don't find a way to also fortify this roster from within, then the outlook is kind of bleak moving forward too, because you've got an aging, older core. You don't have a lot of options or really high quality options, it looks like, at least as far as spending that cap room that they're going to have next summer. And you also don't have a lot of guys that are young players that have come up and made a big impact. So I think the two things kind of simultaneously need to happen if the Rangers are going to extend this window to contend.
Great stuff, Vincent. Quickly, I'm just seeing on your Twitter or X profile, you're a deli sandwich connoisseur.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So what's the go-to deli sandwich for Vincent?
Like, what kind of sandwich would I get?
Yes.
Oh, it depends what kind of deli. New York has all kinds of delis. We have the Italian delis. We got the Jewish delis. We got a lot of varieties. So it depends where I am. I mean, I have a lot of delis. I live in Westchester County, which is right outside of New York City where the Rangers practice. A lot of delis in my neighborhood. If you're ever up there, I can suggest. But also, I lived in New York City for about a decade, and New York City is littered with them. So if you guys are ever heading to New York, let me know. I'll give you some recommendations.
Oh, thanks, Vincent.
Oh, that'd be great. We got to make a trip to New York, so we'll be there for sure. Vincent, this has been great. Enjoy the game tonight. Thank you for your time, and I'm sure we'll chat again.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right. Vicent Mercogliano there from The Athletic. That was a great interview. It's a great breakdown. Interesting time.
Interesting with New York, eh?
Yeah. Panarin, 34.
It's like they're on that edge of what to do. It'll be interesting to see how, I guess it all dictates on how they play over the next 10 to 15.
Yeah.
In the direction that they kind of go.
It's still early and like all teams are bunched up. And I understand that, but if you were to ask me today as a betting man, I think Panarin, I think they move on from him at the end of the year.
You think they just let him go?
Well, let's keep in mind, let's say they're out of it by the trade deadline. Well, it looks like they're going to be out of it. Do they move him? Because there's a team that's going to take him.
Yeah. It all depends on how he's playing, too.
That, too. But maybe a fresh start somewhere for the last.
He does have a no move.
So it'd be up to him.
Yeah.
But you don't think Artemi Panarin at 34, knowing he's not going to the playoffs, would be like, I'll lift it, just send me.
Sure, I'll go to Florida?
I'll go to a Sure, I'll go to Edmonton. Would you take him on the Oilers?
Oh, yeah.
You would, eh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I don't see how you don't.
No, I mean he's all world talent for sure. And again, like he's a free agent.
He's kind of he seems like a pretty easygoing kind of guy, right? Like I think that would be good.
Well, didn't Vincent say that they're going to re-sign him on their terms?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Artemi's not going to take.
But that's two people from New York saying he's not looking for the hometown discount.
Yeah. I mean, playoff teams would be lining up to get this guy's services. And New York can get probably a good return.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I think so. But it all depends on, I think, where they are, right? Where they are in the standings. Are they on the outside looking in, or because what Vincent just said is they've had issues with development. So you want to get back prospects who are already ripe in some other organization.
Yeah,
exactly. You want a few guys maybe in the American League that are, that guy's ready to pop.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Hey, that was Vicent Mercogliano from The Athletic as he joined us on the Oil Country Towing Video Hotline. On the other side of the break, this day in sports history. And it's time to put our parlay together. Don't screw it up, gents.
Parlay!
Don't screw it up. Screw it. Let's do it. Is up next.
From E-Town, the Oilers and Rangers dropped the puck. Edmonton going with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen for the second game in a row. Stuart Skinner in between the pipes. Tune into the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola and Ben Thompson tee up the action. That goes live at 6 right here on EST. And from Winnipeg, former Blackhawk Jonathan Toews faces his former team for the first time as the Blackhawks and Jets face off. Elsewhere, the Canucks and Blues match up. We also see the Stars and Lightning clashing, having Jamie Benn playing in game number 1000. For the Avalanche, Marty Necas has signed an 8-year extension with Colorado worth $11.5 million per season. The 26-year-old had 7 goals and 13 points in 11 games so far this year. In Miami, it's the Ravens and Dolphins going toe-to-toe. Lamar Jackson back in action for Baltimore. He missed the last 3 games with a hamstring injury. Catch the game alongside Lieutenant Eric down at Zelly's Sports Bar and Lounge at Central Casino on Fort Road. And on the court, the Wizards and Thunder tip off. The Heat and Spurs dance while Charlotte plays host to Orlando on a 4-game NBA slate. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at Capital Care Foundation.net. Screw it, let's do it. Up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
Wing showdown time at the Canadian Brewhouse. Creamy street corn goes head-to-head with Mexican chili lime. 2 bold flavors battling for your taste buds. Grab them anytime, or just 69 cents every Wing Wednesday. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
The temperature may be dropping, but the action's heating up. Play Alberta is offering odds boosts on every Oilers game all season long. This is your chance to score big. And for a limited time only, our listeners get an exclusive $50 free bet when they deposit $50 using EST50. That's code EST50 for an exclusive $50 free bet. Alberta wins with Play Alberta. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense.
River Cree Resort and Casino proudly welcomes one of today's hottest country stars, Dallas Smith.
Like a man.
CCMA award winner, countless chart-topping hits. Dallas Smith, November 1st in the venue.
How do you miss me? Yeah. Baby, how do you miss me?
Hurry, get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Final segment. EST Afternoon. It's been a fun show. Vincent was awesome.
He was good.
I've been trying to get him for a while now, and he finally was able to join us. I want to live in New York.
Do you?
Hell yeah.
For how long? Rest of your life?
No, a year.
That'd be fun.
You've been there.
Mm-hmm.
Great city or what?
Yeah, it is a really nice city. If you could live on any city in the U.S., where would you live?
I like hot weather, so LA, Miami.
Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Too many hurricanes, baby. Too many hurricanes.
Some are hot, man. Like I've never been to New York, but I'd like to go. Like I'm intrigued by Boston. I'm intrigued by Chicago.
See, I love Chicago. I really, really love Chicago.
What about Texas?
Texas?
Yeah.
Nope.
No?
No.
You wouldn't live in Texas?
No.
We're in Texas. Just anywhere?
What about New Mexico?
I think Old Mexico is fine enough.
Where Breaking Bad was filmed. Did they live in New Mexico? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Is it New Mexico? Where?
No,
what's the city? What's the city? Albuquerque. Yeah. Walter White's house?
Walter White, yeah.
What
was his name?
Negra Arroyo, right?
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg. What a show, eh?
Oh. You haven't watched Better Call Saul, have you?
No, I heard it's fantastic.
It's better. It's better than Breaking Bad. The suspense is there.
Calm down, Coob.
Settle down.
It's better.
Calm down.
It's comparable, but the only reason that Saul is so good is because Breaking Bad. Okay, the prequel of it all is fantastic.
I know everybody's told me, but I got like a list of 20 things I'm watching, so I can't add another one.
You will. I don't want you to do it because the amount you'll complain about. I'm so tired.
I am tired today.
You can't stop watching TV.
You can't stop watching that, especially when it gets to a certain level.
Doughboy Gangster says it's not better. Yeah, Breaking Bad was elite.
The best of the best episodes from Better Call Saul matches up neck and neck with the best of Breaking Bad.
The best episode of Breaking Bad is when they're in the desert and they've been like, and his brother-in-law is with him, and then the bad guys show up and he's like, I'm already dead. Oh my! Oh, what an epi!
You're the smartest guy I know.
Yeah.
But the dumbest or whatever. You don't realize that I'm already dead.
Yeah.
Oh, what a show.
Oh, so good. So good. Jesse was kind of annoying at times. But
no way.
He was great, though.
Yo, Mr. White.
Yeah, just so good.
Gus Fring.
Oh.
What a bad guy.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
He's in Better Call Saul.
Is he?
He's in there a lot.
What was it, Mike?
Mike's in there. Urban Trout.
Yeah.
He's huge in it.
Is he?
It's great. When Mike would come on, it's awesome.
All right. This is a great conversation, but we got to go. And we got to do our parlay.
Okay, let's do it.
Hit it. Screw it.
Let's do it.
All right. We've been off, boys.
Who's we?
Okay.
Who
or aren't we a team? Aren't we a team?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
when Darnell screws up and costs the team a loss, do they say Darnell lost us again?
Yes, that's what we do.
No, but we do it. The team doesn't. The team's like, we lost. We got to be better. So we all got to be better, the three of us.
Okay.
I'll do better, Hernan.
Who wants to start?
You have to start, Hernan.
Okay, I'm going Boldy Point.
Good. I like that. That's a solid pick.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I need that.
Who are they playing?
The Penguinos. Who wants to go next?
I
wanna rock
am gonna go out
all night.
the West Coast
every day.
Oh,
and I am going to go with a Jack Hughes goal.
Oh,
going with a goal. Going with a goal. Well, Jonathan Taves is suiting up in his first game against his former club. Now, in his last 10 games, he has 2 goals, 3 assists for 5 points. No points in last 2, but I feel like facing Chicago for the first time, being an opponent against his former team for the very first time, Jonathan Taves is going to get on the score sheet with a point.
Coop, I got a better chance of scoring a point in that game.
Yeah.
But you're always right for some reason.
Yeah. Well, we'll just keep it in there.
We'll keep it in there.
Yeah. I'm not too high on that one.
Now I could change it.
No, you can't.
No.
Well, I almost want to now. Dylan Larkin has 16 points in his last 10 games.
No, he's
playing the Kings.
He's due to get
points.
cold.
Oh my gosh.
Taves? Really?
Taves?
Jeez.
Of all the games.
Or some would say toes.
Oh, man. Hey.
All right. Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
If you're right, Coop, I'll eat my words.
On the last one, because I've missed in the last 3-4, so I'll just shut up.
It's going to be a juicy number, though, with Taves in there. That's the thing.
Well, don't keep it juicy. Keep it right.
Today's national
Falcons game day.
1000th game for Rico. Today's National Candy Corn Day.
Gross.
On this day in 1981, gents, Halloween 2 was released in theaters. In this day in 1982, this song was #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Who can it be now? Is that it?
Who can it be knocking at my door? Go away. Don't come around here no more.
George Michael released his solo debut album, Faith, on this day in 1987.
That's what I got to have with Coop's pick. Faith.
Gotta have faith.
Hey, and it's Stefan's birthday. Hey, Henry Winkler.
That's what I always wanted to. If I was ever going to make beer, I was going to have the Arthur Fonzarelli because it's an IP.
Do you guys like our parlay? Let us know. We got a minute. Shrewd pick, Coop. That's from VR.
It's out there.
Coop and Huss are the most reliable cappers on EST. And
did Huss pick Taves?
Huss picked Taves.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it in Chicago?
No, it's in Winnipeg.
It's in Winnipeg.
Now, I could change it.
No, it's fine.
I wasn't aware of that. I should have known that. It was already picked for today.
Okay, so this is the parlay.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Screw it, let's do it. Boldy point, Jonathan Taves point, Jack Hughes goal.
Come on, Jack.
Let's ride. Who's riding with us?
You riding?
Tomorrow on the show, we'll recap the Oilers. We'll tee up Game 6. World Series on the line for the Blue Jays. I don't know why I'm yelling.
Are you wearing something tomorrow?
We can talk after. I don't have a costume, so I don't know. We'll tee up, of course, the Oilers game and look at a busy sports weekend. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the thumbs up. Enjoy the game tonight. Chat tomorrow. Chowders.